What a season. Liverpool win the bloody Premier League. And they now all have a Premier League winners medal. Even Chiesa, a Premier League winners medal pretty much for every player is one of the highest pinnacles of club football. One of. You've got your Ballon d'Ors, you've got your Player of the Years, great. But this, the end of season awards, really is the day in the football calendar for any professional player. I have a bunch of categories, I have nominees for each, and I have the ultimate winner for each. I should say off the bat, I've definitely forgotten something. Some goal, some assist. I'm terrible for the assists. So if you're sitting there thinking, Andy, are you having a laugh, mate? My memory is chronically bad. So I apologise in advance for the sheer irritation that I'm going to cause you. But now that that's aside, let's start the end of the Endo Season Awards. The fucking yes Endo Season Awards. So let's start with a banger straight away. Goal of the season. First up, Alexis McAllister, who features more than once in this category. Alexis McAllister versus Fulham.
Don't you dare do that! There's people in there!
It's such a it's a shame. Like, goal aside, so we've locked that in. That's the first entry. But it's a shame that it didn't count for more because we ultimately lost that game. But what a fucking strike. Up next, Mo Salah versus Brighton. You know the one.
Goal! Yes, 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 yes!
This one has it all in that it has a lovely team move. It's got Salah doing very Salah things. And what it meant, because as I recall, City lost and Arsenal lost or something like that on the same day. We were behind against Brighton and that completed the comeback where it's like, fucking hell, maybe we will take advantage of teams dropping points this time. That's right. And the rest is history. Darwin Núñez versus Bournemouth. I love a lot about this goal, and I'm going to try and rule with my head and not my heart. Great bit of build-up play, which he was involved in. Salah with the play out wide. It's such a quintessential Núñez goal in that he picks the wrong option, but it ended up so right. Technically, it was the wrong choice, but he executed it to such perfection. And then he's got the celebration where he's just like the relief on him. I thought he'd kick on a bit more after that, but take nothing away. What an absolutely amazing strike. And I fucking lost it at the time. Next, Alexis McAllister versus Spurs.
Shit! Did you see that?
Similar-ish to the Fulham one, except this one, boy, did it count for something. This was one of our goals in the 5-1 drumming that ultimately meant that the title was ours, so it has extra connotations to it, and what a fucking hit as well. Up next, this one is just a personal favourite of mine. Big Gak versus Manchester United. It's really all about the fact that he absolutely sends De Ligt to Mug City here and just fires it high. Just fucking have that. Fucking Big Gak, man. Up next, Jota versus Everton.
Oh my God! You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! No, don't do this!
I love when he does this. Just a little. He snakes his way into the box. Wrong foot's Pickford and just. Now look, again, this is the category that I'm worried about most. Because I know I've forgotten some unbelievable goals. And the winner is Alexis McAllister versus Spurs. Do you know what? I shouldn't judge it based on any outside metrics, but the fact that it was that game and we needed the win to get over the line, and that goal was just been like, oh my fucking God. It's one of those goals that made me audibly go, oh, and that makes Alexis McAllister. So first of all, congratulations, Alexis. He's now a 2-in-a-row winner of goal of the season at the prestigious, whatever these are, as his screamer versus Fulham last year, won goal of the year last year. So he's 2 for 2. God, I love that man so much. Up next, save of the season. So I have 2 nominees. Guess who? Alisson and Kelleher. I have Alisson versus PSG. Alisson versus PSG. Alisson versus PSG. And Alisson versus PSG. And of course, my brother, my best mate, Big Queeve, with his heroic penalty save against Mbappe.
In God's name, can that human being be from this planet? How many?
And the winner is Alisson Becker for his save against, take your pick, against PSG. I'm going to go with the Kvaratskhelia free kick. Because that is fingertips. But honestly, they're all amazing. They're all amazing. Up next, single performance of the season. That's just where one game, they were fucking everywhere. And the nominees are Mo Salah versus Spurs away. 2 goals, 2 assists, something mental like that. Alisson Becker versus PSG. Just fucking, and that was after Kelleher had been so good in his absence, and you'd be forgiven for being like, not even missing Alisson. Then Alisson came back, and we were like, of course he's the best keeper in the world. Luis Diaz versus Bayer Leverkusen for his heroic hat-trick when we beat them 4-0. That was really peak, wasn't it? Where we're just, we've beaten City 2-0, we've beaten Real. Was that before? Either way. All around this time. Beat Bayer 4-0. That was really when I'm like, could win the league here. And finally, Szoboszlai in that game where he absolutely ran himself to death. Was it Spurs away? Or Spurs at home? Do you know the one of those? He had at least 3 or 4, so one of those. And the winner is Alisson Becker against PSG. One of the most heroic displays. And again, I'll tell you why it was good, because it also meant, obviously, the game where we snuck it at the end. So it was the ultimate "we're the bastards now" performance, and that the other team are going, "This fucking keeper, we deserve to be 3 or 4 up here. If it wasn't for that fucking keeper," like how many times have we said that about other teams? And then we were the bastards. Ultimately they got past us in the end, but that game in particular was, oh my God, it was so glorious. So Alisson Becker, I love you so much. Up next, most improved player. And the nominees are Big Gak. Has always been really good, but I remember up until he got injured this year, and we really missed him, because he had been putting in very consistent performances. He hasn't quite gotten back to that level after his injury, but certainly for that first few months of the season, I thought he was just so incredibly consistent that he'd be like, he was the first name on the team sheet almost. Ryan Gravenberch. It's a bit of a formality to go through the other nominees, to be honest, but let's just try and keep it fair. And finally, Mo Salah.
Oh, son of a bitch!
He wasn't even a nominee in last year's awards for Player of the Year. I was looking back. Obviously, he's Mo Salah. You know what I mean? Even if you take this season out of the history books, he still goes down as Liverpool's possibly greatest ever winger. One of them, top 3 winger. But to put in a season like this, to shave his hair off, and for him to get his own fresh start under a new manager, and just to absolutely, he ended up being player of the season. Yes, breaking records, most goals, most assists. And the winner is Ryan Gravenberch. As good as Salah was, Gravenberch was an absolute revelation. Young player of the season. Just fucking yes, man. Up next, funniest moment of the year. First nominee, Luis Diaz's reaction to finding out Chiesa's
Pace 93 de velocidad.
second nominee from that very same video, Núñez's reaction to his stats.
De 7 partidos tuve 5 en el banco.
No, pero es...
¿Cómo puedo hacer eso?
Pero eso lo hacen con la última temporada. La última temporada.
Ese...
Just a bunch of lads having a good time. Eh? Next up, Federico Chiesa's face when Núñez got his when Núñez got his late brace against Brentford, where he was like, oh, I loved it. Up next, Arne Slot getting sent off after Everton for, I don't know, saying something, telling the ref he did a great job, like shaking his hand too aggressively, whatever it is. Whatever bullshit they made up. Finally, Núñez and Arne Slot's reaction to a perfectly legitimate tackle being given as a foul. It's the timing of when one ends like the other one. You see Slot like, oh, like he can't take it. And Núñez is already like, you're fucking kidding. And the winner is Arne Slot and Darwin Núñez's reaction. I'll be honest, it was going to be Diaz. Up until 2 minutes ago, it was going to be Diaz with K. But, oh man, I'm laughing hard just thinking about the Núñez and Slot one. Fucking yes, man. Up next, the coveted BFF award for any Liverpool player who happens to be my best friend as well. And the winner for the second year running is my man, Big Queeving Kelleher. I've had some reports that people are saying that we're not actually friends at all. We were chatting the other day. I'll just pop a thing on screen there. I mean, it's weird that I even did that because we've chatted many times since then. But Big Queeve, who departs for Brentford. I mean, who departs a fucking legend. Let's put it. Let's call it what it is. And as I told him directly to his face or screen, we would not have as many trophies without him. I mean, the Carabao Cup against Chelsea. I mean, absolutely heroic display. Scored a penno. You know, played for about a third of this season when Alisson got injured, and we kept our momentum. We didn't miss a beat with him in the team. Just an absolute hero. And I've never been so unanimously 100% happy and 100% sad that a player has left Liverpool. But I am genuinely so happy for him to be playing every week. And it just means, like, I'm happy that I'm going to get to see him more. Even if he's not playing for Liverpool, it gives me a reason to watch Brentford, you know? But congratulations, Big Queeve. I'll give you your award personally later. Up next, it's the goal of the year. It's the goal that makes you laugh your ass off. You know, one of those where, like, I can't believe this is happening sort of goals. First nominee, Mo Salah's equaliser against Arsenal. I was so fucking happy. I've never been so happy to just settle for a draw. You know what I mean? Because I really thought Arsenal had it, and I'm waiting for the big celebrations, and you know what they're like. And so for it to not only be a Salah goal, but for Núñez to play the right assist for Salah to get it. That one's possibly less of a ha-ha-ha and a bit more of a ha sort of goal. Singular, but it counts. Up next, Darwin Núñez versus Brentford. 91st minute. I mean, take your pick of which goal, but probably the first. For it to be him as well. And then for him to go on a minute later and get the second. I mean, if there was a ha-ha-ha scale, it would have been off the charts. Incidentally, I do have a scale that I use to measure these metrics, and it was off the charts as well. So, up next, Mo Salah's third goal against United. Just hits it first time. Onana, of course, is all over the place, positioning wise, and it is what it says. It was a fucking ha sort of goal. And finally, Harvey Elliott versus PSG in a match that we had no business winning. After Alisson put in his all-time bastard performance, then you have Harvey Elliott on the other end, stealing one at the end. Fucking ha. This is genuinely tough. I'm gonna give it to Darwin Núñez against Brentford. I mean, by a hair. just beating Elliott's against PSG. Because ultimately, I mean, that was great, but we ultimately got knocked out. But Nunes against Brentford, the fact that he scored the brace in like 2 minutes, both in stoppage time, and real heartfelt moment with the fans, and you know, it was really good for him. And it was, you know, I mean, it was a fucking yes 10 and 11. It honestly, it charged me. Darwin Nunes, congratulations, mate. I think he's now a 3 in a row winner of the ha goal of the year, because that's just what he does. He scores these fucking hilarious goals. Up next, most wholesome moment of the year.
Oh, ain't that cute?
Don't know why, but this one gets me. It's Endo, Robbo, and Allison all embracing after realising that we won the league. As Big Verge comes up to them, gives them a big pat. I'm like, the fucking boys. Up next, little Isaac meeting the Liverpool team, particularly when Verge comes into the room.
Who just had to go before that? Who had to go before?
Hi everyone. I'm looking for someone who is a big Liverpool fan. And he loves to play the guitar. I think his name is Isaac. Are you Isaac?
Yeah.
Oh, nice to meet you. Are you a big Liverpool fan?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. And then getting to meet the team, and just it was so lovely. Like, I mean, I love when Liverpool do stuff like that, but it was it was glorious. Up next, Arne Slot singing Jurgen Klopp's song in response to Klopp singing his on the last day of last season. Which is just the ultimate. It's like Liverpool, the club, got a new lover in Arne Slot, but there's still no bad blood between their former lover, Jurgen Klopp. Why do I gotta say lover? Or can it just be... It's another example of how it's done. And finally, Robbo and Allison celebrating with the youth team after the game where we won the league. And the winner is Ali and Robbo celebrating with the youth team. That was just so lovely. And then everyone joined in. Then other youth team players came in and were like, what? Yeah. Like, you know, they got their moment, because they could, if it wasn't for that, they'd be kind of just walking around like, all right, one day maybe I'll get to be involved in this sort of thing. Like, you know, they weren't going to be stepping out of line or, you know, like doing that like that, being a bit out of place. But the fact that Ali and Robbo, two of the senior team members, came up and started bouncing around with them. And I mean, it just showed the culture of the club. It was brilliant to see. I mean, they're all really wholesome moments. The Isaac meeting the team obviously is hugely wholesome. But that one for me really gave me a nickname of the year. I'll be honest, I put this into a poll thing on YouTube. Everyone was like, it's really just between Big Gak and Big Queef, to be honest. And it was just an excuse for me to say Big Gak more in the video. So the nominees are Big Gak and Big Queef. And the winner is Big Gak, of course. Big Gak doing Big Gak things. So congratulations, Big Gak. Player of the season. And the nominees are Mo Salah.
Of course.
Who wasn't even nominated last year. I had 3 nominees. Big Verge, of course, famously won it last year. But, you know, Salah wasn't even in my list of top 3. So, which seems so surreal now, to be honest. I don't know what I was thinking, but surely I had a reason for it. But what he's done this year, I mean, I'll tell you, you guys know, absolutely sensational. All-timer performance. At that age as well, I've been at the club for however many years, 7, 8 years or whatever. And for him to be still, like, winning, like, player of the year in whatever, I don't know what the exact years were, but, like, 2018, 2022, 2025. Like, this isn't just like, oh, a 3-year spell and then he lost it. Like, he's so consistent. Next nominee, Ryan Gravenberch, who, I mean, what more can you say? An absolute revelation in midfield. Really, if that didn't work, there might have been a bit of fumbling around for a bit until we found our feet. But the fact that it worked so quick meant that we got wins on the board early and got that momentum early, and then the rest just kicked on from that. So him playing well in that position was, I think, hugely important to the season in general. And finally, Alexis McAllister, who I just cannot get enough of, to be honest. I just love him. When I see his face, I'm like, oh, I just want to fucking squeeze him. And finally, Virgil van Dijk, winner of the award last year, who just, yet again, like Mo Salah, just puts in an all-timer. Like, you know, age means nothing to these people. Leading the team as captain to their first Premier League title in front of a crowd. Again, without him, just, I mean, doesn't bear thinking about. But he's just such a fucking captain. Like, he just carries himself like that. He plays like that. He's just so fucking cool as well. So yeah, Big Verge, congratulations on the nomination, mate. And the winner is Big Mo. Absolute all-timer season, top goals, top assists of the season, broke all sorts of records. Mo, congratulations, mate. You get another trophy. You can knock all those other ones off the shelf and stick this one. I don't have one, but stick, metaphorically, this trophy in your trophy cabinet, okay? Thanks. And finally, the fucking yes moment of the year. And the nominees are Darwin Núñez's brace against Brentford. I mean, it was a fucking yes 10 and a fucking yes 11. On paper, this should be an absolute formality, but life, she is a motherfucker, huh? Next nominee, Salah's goal versus Brighton.
Oh, yes!
It really was the moment, wasn't it? I mean, it was still really early in the season-ish. It was like November or something, but City had lost, Arsenal had lost, we were losing, and it's like, same old fucking story. But to capitalise and for it to be such a great team move, Diaz plays a great assist where he kind of plays it but then turns the other direction or something. Jones into Salah. Salah absolutely mugs off the defender and plays and scores the most Mo Salah goal. Even a celebration, you know he is feeling it when he's not like, he's just like,
Oh, he is such a talent!
And finally, Conor Bradley's tackle on Kylian Mbappe. And the winner is Conor Bradley's tackle on Kylian Mbappe. What a prestigious moment for young Conor Bradley. So, for us to obviously beat Real Madrid 2-0. You've got the Kelleher penalty save in there as well. But the fact that Bradley makes the tackle. And here's the best part. So he fucking cleans him out as well. And by the way, if you want to commemorate such a moment, I have it available in mug form here. But for him to do that, and you know what I liked even more than the tackle, was that he didn't get a rush of blood to the head and be like, all right, I'm just going to fucking clear it and get rid of it now and bask in that tackle. He wins the ball back, gets up, wins the ball back, looks around and just plays a nice calm ball and they get out of trouble. I mean, they weren't in trouble. They weren't in trouble at all, actually. So I just love that as well. You have the tackle where everyone's going, fucking ass. And then for him to just have the level head to just be like, okay, now we play our game. Fucking yes, man. And that's it for another year. Congratulations to all finalists. But in a more accurate way, congratulations to the winners of each category. But it's been a mental season. I'm sorry if I did not pick your personal favourite. I've definitely forgotten something. I'm sorry in advance. I can hear you in the future screaming at your TV or screen or whatever you're watching this on. I would love to know what your own rankings would be. You don't have to give me them all, but just if there's one in particular where you think, oh, actually, that'd be my pick. I would love to know. I'm sure I'll be responding in the comments to a number of you and just saying, shit, yeah, I should have done that. And just to tie up any loose ends in the fucking yes fantasy league, the winner overall, don't ask me where I came. The winner overall was How Are You by Jeremy Asante. So, Jeremy, if you're watching, hit me up. Give me your deets and I'll send you something free. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me for this wonderful, wonderful season. And I will be back next week with something else to talk about. and no doubt I haven't made any videos yet on the transfer dealings. Frimpong we obviously have. I will get to that. And then Verts looks like it's going to be happening any day now. Maybe even happen by the time you're watching this. So I'll talk more about that next week. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And up to fucking champions. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week.